How long has it been since Old Man left?
It's been about 5 minutes. You want to roll a perception check to see where he went?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he sort of went out of... I mean, like I said, there's...
Out of the light?
Yeah, like, to go relieve himself.
Old Man went to the restroom.
I don't have dark vision anymore, do I?
13.
13 for a perception check. You see him, but he has his back turned to you. And it sort of looks like he's talking to somebody.
Put my hand on him.
Okay.
Does he stop? Resist?
By this time, I would say that he's real close to getting back to the party, right? And as soon as you put your hand on him, he whips out a dagger and he attacks you.
Arms?
No, she's a spider human. She has actual hands.
Oh, okay. I'm still thinking spider centaur, which is very freaky.
Spider tar.
It could be a spider centaur. I think I had something that she was going to say to you, actually. Oh. Is there a language that you can speak that no one else can speak?
Which one can't I speak? Gnomish?
She'll say Gnomish, which is fitting.
How does she know this?
She's a
How does she know this in Gnomish?
She has been blessed with a lot of languages.
Things.
She says, another one to add to my collection. Loth will be pleased. And with that, she disappears.
Loth is a bitch.
He sort of looks up at you, and he starts chuckling. And you can see like a tear rolling down from his eye. And he says, I stopped her from taking one of my jokes. And he reaches into his pocket, and he hands you this sort of piece of paper looking thing. Sort of like what the lady had that she was taunting.
The cards?
Yep.
Oh.
And he asks you if you can read his joke for him. And then there's an M at the bottom of that page. And Old Man passes away. So y'all are in need of a place to stay for the final night y'all have without food. Talking about food, you have 3 new additional members to y'all's party that were born.
No, wrong.
Oh, we need to talk about this.
I mean,
Well,
he's the only one, so I'm reminding him that they're going to need food. So y'all don't know
I have
this.
a question.
We do.
Yeah, you too.
Cast on.
Yes.
If we don't happen to find a food supply, we won't have breakfast tomorrow. What do we take a hit to our health?
It will be
Exhaustion.
probably 1 level of exhaustion, which is in the player's handbook.
Yeah,
I
it
wanna
gets
say.
pretty bad. Like 8 levels and you're dead.
Yeah, basically. Well, not even 8.
Or 5, I think, actually.
Yeah. So
It's in the back.
At 3, you're unconscious.
yeah, I think it's just a penalty to your walking speed at 1.
How
I
far
could
away
be
are we
wrong.
from Sloobludop?
Tonight, y'all go to sleep. Tomorrow, y'all wake up. Y'all have a full day's worth of travel. Then y'all get to Sloobludop.
I'm down for this because I already suggested that.
We can't eat them though.
Oh, we can.
Hook horrors aren't good for eating.
Oh, are they not?
No, okay. I was thinking about
The
that. I was
mama
thinking about
wasn't
that.
good for eating.
I'm gonna say that anything, as long as it's not poisonous, as long as it doesn't have poisonous skin, as long as it doesn't excrete poison,
I can purify it.
y'all could. Well,
It
even
just tastes
that.
like dirt.
Even that, I'm pretty sure I'll allow the eating of hook horrors. If it was to come to
This
that,
hook
I'll
horror
allow
tastes
it.
like regular horror.
Horror.
Oh.
Horror.
Why did I say purify food?
It's like, wow.
Because you didn't want mushroom meat.
Yeah, but it was poisonous. He said we can't eat it anyways.
So yeah, basically, no poison animals.
I can render it free of poison.
Okay, if you can render it free of poison, if you still have that spell, then I'll allow
It's
it.
a ritual. I can do it non-stop.
It's gonna take you how long?
Like 10 minutes.
If you want to wait 10 minutes for your scorpion glands to be free of poison, when you could just reach down and grab a mushroom to eat,
I mean,
be my guess.
Here's my
Those are
thing.
really cool
We'd either be
descriptions of what those
eating
words mean.
Rob Felkhammer or hook horrors, and I'm down for hook horrors.
Okay.
The hell you is?
I don't want to get into cannibalism,
I'll eat a Rob.
but apparently this guy.
y'all ain't hungry yet. Y'all can talk about it
Oh, we're hungry.
over breakfast tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, you can't.
How dare you?
Anywho, so do we have time to go forage for tomorrow's breakfast?
What about
How
second
long have we
breakfast?
been up?
Let me just roll a
Okay.
dice to see if
Level
y'all.
1 of exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, fair enough.
There you go.
Ta-da,
I say we
not
just
worried.
puff it.
We'll be
Okay.
I'm not worried either. We can probably get it there.
What's level 2?
Speed halved.
Okay, well, how about this?
What's level 3?
Yeah.
Who is proficient
Disadvantage on
in
attack and
survival?
saving throws. Hit
That's
point maximum half.
kind of a big deal.
No, who's proficient
Speed
in survival?
reduced to 0.
Oh, survival?
At 5.
Survival.
Are you
And
proficient
6 is
in
dead.
No.
Nope.
Drake,
Survival?
proficient in survival?
Yes!
You proficient in survival?
Aye.
Well, then you're the only one that can check for food.
God. She's gonna save us all.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna
got
find
4
some
points.
mushrooms that aren't stooly.
It's a pretty high DC, so just letting you know.
Fuck.
We're gonna roll Big Berthy.
You're all Big Berthy.
I want to live.
Hoo-wee.
Roll in the dip dish.
Roll in the dip dish, yeah.
Don't fuck up my dip.
We didn't find shit.
As it is.
Shit. Wait, whoa.
Tell the desert.
Tell him what it is plus your
It was
proficiency.
a 10.
Nope. It needed to be like 18.
Oh my god.
Fuck!
That wasn't gonna happen.
Okay.
So y'all are on y'all's way
Starving
to
to
Sloobludop. Y'all know y'all don't have food for tomorrow morning. Y'all are getting kind of tired, and y'all need to sleep.
While we're on our way, can I talk to Demos?
Yeah, y'all can talk
So,
to whoever.
I saw you were pushing something down into your bag earlier while we were fighting.
Yeah, it's horrors. My bedroll that came dislodged.
Oh, what did it really? Insight.
Roll deception.
It was horrors.
What was your insight? Store?
14?
Can I insight that?
Yeah, it's 14.
So my deception.
Yeah. Ha!
17.
Oh,
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna just poke his backpack and see if it moves.
Okay.
Just very lightly.
Okay, gently.
Just tap.
Okay. So as you gently tap it, it doesn't rustle around as much as you wanted it to. Like you go to poke it, and it's like this package is made of leather or whatever, right? It's a little backpack. So you go to poke it really lightly, and nothing happens.
Hey Demos, do you
Why are
mind
you
me looking
poking my
in your
bag?
backpack?
What?
Do you mind opening your backpack so I can have a look inside?
Why would you want to look inside my backpack?
I saw something. Like, it looks like a tiny baby arm.
A tiny baby
Or
arm
with only 2
Holding
fingers.
an apple.
or a tiny baby hook?
Can you open your backpack, please?
We all know what's in my backpack.
Yes, but some of us need to see it. And we need to talk about it because we're already starving.
You're not touching.
We're not eating them, but
Sleight of hand, I open up his
We're gonna
backpack.
eat them.
I want to catch you.
Go for it.
This is why it took the shit so long.
What'd you roll?
Exactly how this is going.
26. Beat me on that.
Bitch!
27.
No, I rolled a 19. So what do you want to do? Reach into my backpack?
I just wanted to open your backpack.
A little bit.
Okay. So
Yes.
as he's, I guess, he unlatches your backpack
And open it.
and opens it. Now he's basically wearing his backpack.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
on
give
there.
you advantage into
gotta roll a natural
him,
20.
him trying to come up behind you and do it. I mean, you have dark vision. He doesn't have dark vision. So advantage.
Move your elbow.
You want me to include the first roll I did?
Yes.
It's not high enough. It's
Okay.
21 now.
So you open up your backpack or his backpack. You don't see anything.
Does anything see me?
Yeah, probably.
Really?
Do I notice my backpack is open now?
Yeah, probably.
Why are you doing this?
those are his personal items.
You were wanting to see
we
this.
talk things out, yes, but
I'm just saying, he's got some hook core babies in there. They're not fooling anybody.
Hook horror babies.
yes,
So-
he needs to
They
confront
hatched?
the party about this.
I'll give you 20
When
gold
did
for
they
one
hatch?
of them.
The hatched
I like
when that old
barbecue.
man was dying.
That's metaphorical as hell.
It is metaphorical as hell.
I don't know what it's for.
What do you
Maybe.
do? What are you planning on doing with these things?
Raising them. Their mother was
For
killed.
meat.
And you're going to be able to feed these things, yes?
I'm gonna try.
Because we're not giving any of our rations for it.
That's fine.
You understand they're called hook horrors. That it's not a puppy.
It could be. We saw a dwarf riding a spider.
Where's your spider, Token Luke?
It's
in the shop.
There's a linkage was they got to order a part from Japan.
I just think we've got enough mouths to feed already.
We're not eating them, Store.
No, I'm saying this is
infants.
going to cause us
I'll eat
to.
it.
The infants.
But we need to let everyone know that they're here. You
I
are
think everyone
responsible
already knew they were
for
here.
keeping
They're all
Why
here.
we're making
Yeah.
such a big deal
About this
something we
time,
already knew
everyone
was
sort of
going on.
realizes that you have these hookor or babies.
Well, they need to know that they're
You're speaking
Nightmare
rather
inspiring
loudly.
beasts.
The drow of the party, he comes up and he's just like, if you're planning on eating these babies,
No,
it,
I'm telling
I'm
you.
just saying,
This is
as a meat content, maybe half a day's worth of rations.
This is
they are
3
small.
more mouths to feed, and he's gonna have to take care of it.
Yes.
That's all we're letting him know, is that they're his responsibility and he needs to keep them quiet as to not alert
How old are each of you?
or spiders.
I've taken care of my fair share of children in the past.
Inside?
Take that as you may.
Go for it.
He's taking care of
Take
them.
care of
17.
and bum is not the
Okay,
same
you
thing.
realize that he's taken care of children before.
Still, he's been taking care of children on this whole time we've been a party.
The twins, old man,
They're
you.
still
I feel like
alive.
you're staring at me.
Don't you stare at him.
He's not a child. He's an
I'll
old
be
baby.
older than I
Can't
am.
tell.
This
He's
is
way
the
down
size
there.
of a
I'm
child.
talking about the literal children. Topsy, Turvy, Jim Jar. The literal children.
Jim Jar is unpleased with that.
Don't listen to him,
No.
Jim Jar.
Jim Jar just like that.
Jim Jar
Yes.
is like that.
It was a joke, Jim Jar. I'm sorry it went over your head.
I see, Caston, you're catching on to my joke.
You're responsible for these things.
Yes, that's why I took them.
Keep them quiet.
Their mother was killed.
I thought we were gonna eat the eggs. I was gonna have a giant omelet.
Oh, the
You have
They
disappointed
were
me.
already fertilized.
Jim Jar is going to
Gonna put some
remind
mushroom
y'all
in
that we
there.
need to keep moving
Let's
Yes,
keep
we
going.
need to go.
because the drow pursuit party is still behind us somewhere.
Okay, let's go.
On the
What
hop,
if they
let's go.
catch us without them?
What if they catch us with them?
So we can't make it there today then.
You're going to have to find a place to spend the night.
Are we
You have
still-
one whole full day of traveling without food to get to
Are
Sloobludop.
we still where we just fought all the spiders?
I would say
Down the road.
you're down the road a bit because y'all fought him and then y'all kept on walking.
And we didn't harvest any of the spider meat.
Never.
Okay.
So we found a nice place to slow down.
Oh yeah, because
But before y'all do, Rika, roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Fuck. They're trying to kill you.
Paper. Six.
6.
Awesome.
What do we? Oh, okay. I got
Just
you.
wait and see what happens. That's bad. We can deal with
Okay.
it.
Just realized my dexterity
So as
saving
y'all
throw
are
was-
continuing to walk down in here, like I said a couple sessions ago, it's pretty hot down here, and a steam vent shoots off, and it gets you for 4 points of
Steam
fire damage.
Steam damage.
Would anybody
4
like
points
to
of
roll
dry
a
cleaning.
perception check?
Oh yeah, I can't see.
What even is Steve?
What
I can't even with this steam.
Doesn't matter who rolls it.
Y'all could all roll it. Y'all are all in
With dark
sort of
vision,
same area.
probably.
20 not natural.
20 natural.
Okay.
15.
Y'all sort of see that
Which
this
ones?
area is full of what would appear to be the same thing that just shot steam out at
Geysers.
Rika. I wouldn't call them geysers.
Steam holes.
Vents.
So
Vents.
geysers.
So it's really hot down here.
More importantly, there's
A
a whole bunch of
Oh, so we're gonna have to watch for it.
Closer.
those.
You're getting warmer.
Those who have dark vision can look for them.
Which is
Don't.
I will
like most
use
of
my
us
dark vision.
Most of
at
us
this
now.
point.
Hey, you don't. I know. I'm just giving us a little. You don't have to.
As we walk down, I'll point them out to people.
Okay.
Are you sure? Okay.
I want to help Gibraltar because he ain't got no dark vision. Can't
You gonna
get
hold
no
him by the
vision.
I'm still tied to the dwarf.
I can't even see my feet.
Okay. So y'all are continuing to walk through this minefield of steam
Let's
vents.
call it a mine.
That's all this show is. Just
In a mine.
Mine.
Okay, so y'all are the area that y'all are going through is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, to where y'all are gonna have to go in one behind the other, single file. So how would y'all like to do that? I know some of the NPCs have a preference on who would like to go first.
I think the Drow and Caston are always going
Okay.
first anyway.
I'll go through first.
Alright, let me give you my marker.
I actually have danger sense.
Okay, what's that?
I gain the uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving me an edge on dodge away from danger. So
Now,
advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
Is it like a spider sense?
You should be able to sense those spiders.
I have spidey sense.
Does something
Spidey
tingle?
sense.
Spidey,
Something always
Good
tingles.
enough. Does your junk tingle?
My
If
junk
it's
does
always
tingle.
tingling, you should see the cleric.
It doesn't look like there's vents the way y'all are y'all are traveling to, but behind you, definitely for sure.
Okay, but we're all past him now?
Yes.
Okay.
For the most part. I
You sure
mean,
this is the right way?
Shusher sort of speaks up. He's like, we're going the right way.
You're sure.
Well, this would be pretty close to where he would have
Yes.
at least visited, probably.
So,
Stab at some point.
who wants to go through the tunnel first? You said Sereth and Castian?
I'll go through first, yeah.
Alright.
Are you taking your owlie?
Yeah, I'm gonna have it kind of
I was gonna
float,
put-
like right next
Okay,
to it.
I got you. I'm just going to put your bird. I'm tired of moving it so much. We'll just pretend
That's
it's on
fine.
the end.
We'll just imagine that's right beside me.
Okay.
Alright.
So we're going to put you here.
Or I can have it perched on my shoulder. It doesn't
Okay, we can have it perched on your shoulder. That's where it will stay. Jim Jar wants to go third. Who wants to go behind Jim Jar?
matter. I guess I'm not that dark vision.
I'll go.
Okay, we'll put you and Stoolie right there.
Put me with the twins probably behind Gibraltar.
Okay, so you're with the twins behind Gibraltar. Store. Okay, well, we're gonna put
I gotta follow the
Shusher
dwarf
right there.
anyway.
Boopido wants to get close to the Magic Man. Flagoth is right here. We'll put you right here like that. And we'll have Store and Dwarf Man coming up the rear. How about that? Okay.
We're gonna get fucked.
Oh yeah.
Because we're in the
Okay.
rear.
So, like I said, it's pretty tight passage. So we're gonna count this as sort of a rough terrain.
Disadvantage.
And y'all ain't at disadvantage yet. Y'all ate today. Y'all haven't slept yet,
Okay.
so y'all don't have a point of exhaustion. So what's your movement speed?
25?
25. So it's basically halved.
30. So 15.
So 15. So we'll say you moved 1, 2, 3. He's about the same. He's pretty close to you. Jim Jar's coming up. Say. And since Stool's a sort of a smaller guy, we can say that you and him, if he's on your shoulder, just like it is with the bird, but that's the only exception. Y'all are right here. We'll say that y'all are getting ready to move up, and I'm gonna need Store, Rika, basically everyone that's outside of here. JR, Store, Rika, my 3 guys, and Demos. To make a dexterity check for me. Sorry, it's actually a saving throw.
Oh.
Saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
20, not natural.
Okay.
Ooh, 20 natural.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
8.
8.
8.
Okay.
I don't like that sound.
don't like it.
So, as y'all are
The red marker.
making it
Why has he got the red marker?
past,
Fire.
a lava swell comes up
Oh god.
right
A
about here.
lava swell?
Mm-hmm.
Fetch me the lamb.
And
So it's bright light now, right?
basically, it's filling up this sort of the way y'all came,
Lava.
and it's coming y'all's way.
Of
So-
course it is.
Is it? Would you say it's flocking this way?
Blocking this way.
This is
There we go.
Let
Keep
me
it going.
do. Let me do
Oh,
your
it's
your
about to
dex
say, hell, it's
your
really
damage.
Terrible crap. What was that movie?
Can we move a bit faster?
I shouldn't have went first.
The one with Chris Broadman.
Yeah.
Should have went last.
Are those kids dissolving that acid? Is that the same movie?
The grandma dissolving the acid.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
So since you weren't dexterity enough, dexterous, dexterity enough to get out of the lava swell, you take 14 points of fire damage.
Oh!
Him?
Me?
Yep.
This guy?
You failed.
lava damage on my boot?
Yep.
Oh shit, let me think.
Apparently it was closer
shit.
than you thought.
Okay.
If only I was 5th level.
If only.
Now we'll say that you took that damage and you scooted back. Just one bit.
Oh good, I'm not completely retarded.
We'll say lava's kind of slow. Lava will move 10 feet every turn.
10 feet? And how many feet can we move per
15.
turn?
At half? I'm at 12 and a half at half.
I'm at half?
We'll move you 3 blocks.
Half I'm at
1,
30,
2,
but or
3.
25, I'm sorry.
Here's
But I don't know.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're.
What's your movement speed?
It's 30.
This
Ideas!
movement speed.
30.
So 3 blocks.
Everyone should be 30 except for the smaller people.
Shushar has 30.
I have 25.
Terribly.
But I'm not gonna push past people. 'Cause I'm a nice old man.
Okay.
Over my shoulder, I yell, if y'all could pick it up.
Okay.
And I yell, lava!
The floor is lava!
The floor is lava.
Relevant
It's coming a
meme.
little
Too
bit
bad
more.
this is filmed 2 months in the
Yeah.
reverse.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, guys, I'm out. It was pretty rough terrain. Sorry.
God dang it. Can I get up to the corner there? There we go.
Okay.
Ushering people through. Get the fuck out!
Lava's coming in. 1, 2, 3. We can say you move since you're out of rough combat or rough terrain. He's out.
Jar Jar. Someone may die.
Jar Jar, nobody liked you.
Who wants
Oh,
to go
no.
first?
Let the cleric go first. He's hurt already.
Okay.
And not as dexterous.
We could flip
Yeah, I'm
coin
pretty
for it.
dexterous. I could jump.
Oh.
I could jump on the walls, maybe.
Okay. You're at the base of it, so.
Yeah, just let me hold it up. Yeah. Gibraltar, move your leg!
Your stupid stump.
Move your leg.
Awesome.
So we make it?
Not yet.
Oh.
He did give me a good idea for when it hits there.
Thanks, Matt.
We wanted to die today.
I want to tell the people in front, a lava pool swelled up and the lava's flowing this way.
Flowing
Yes,
this
you said
way.
lava.
Yes, lava.
Need to keep
It's very hot back here. Our cleric took a boot. Lava to the boot.
What's this all about?
Speeds up 300%.
Yeah, buddy.
Shite.
Get out of the way of the mouth. Hole.
Mouth hole.
Mouth hole.
Mouth hole. Face hole.
Don't any of you magic users have a cold spell you can use to slow this lava
Well,
down?
Ricka.
That's not how magic works.
I have chill touch, but it does necromantic.
Oh shit. Well, there's the mouth.
Okay.
That's lame.
You're lame. Magic is cool.
Moved out of the way.
Are we gonna just pile up in the
Yep.
entrance?
And wait to
I'm trying to
die.
keep walking, but I can't.
It's like trying to get out of Walmart. Everybody stops right there at the entrance.
They're all
Where's the
talking to
owl?
each other. I haven't seen you in
Damn,
weeks.
y'all escaped. Barely.
Can we
You coming
block
to
this off
church?
somehow?
Gibraltar, smash the wall of the thing in.
No.
Cave it
no,
in.
No. I use minor illusions. to
Okay,
make their
y'all are all
wall.
out. What do y'all want to do?
Lava just
bypasses
the wall.
Yeah, let's. Does it stop? Okay, nope. Let's go.
1,
We just keep walking.
3,
Hey,
Run,
keep walking,
everybody
keep walking.
run.
5.
I want to keep
6.
out for more.
Actually,
I
I'm
just
gonna
Why
use
are you
dash
running?
option. Dash option. Go.
Dash. Okay, y'all are running now. Well, you were running.
Yep.
Ricka
I'm
said
going
she was
by
running.
I said I
100
was
foot.
running.
Let's go.
Okay,
As far
everyone's
as I
running.
can.
We'll just assume everyone's picking up and running instead of walking from this lava who.
Well, no, we're not out of it. We're not in
Run,
dangerous
don't walk.
combat areas.
You can't fight lava.
Try me.
Okay, we'll
That's
say
elf
that y'all,
talk, boy.
y'all escaped that encounter.
Bastards.
I wanted to kill one of y'all with the lava.
Which one of us did you want to kill with lava?
Just one of y'all. It would have been badass. Okay.
As they sink in.
Completely abandon that stupid bird.
As the bird disintegrates,
The bird's just sitting there with its wings trying to stop the flow of lava, but it just keeps rolling.
it can't do it.
save you, Gaston.
And then it plays that sad penny whistle music from the Titanic.
Oh, not that one.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dun, 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 dun. That's the one, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Where we're going, we don't need birds.
So y'all managed to escape this. Y'all ran a good, a safe distance away from where the lava was coming in
There
at.
is no
When you
safe
use safe
distance
in
from
quotations,
lava. It's either lava
I don't trust
or
you.
sharks. There is no safe place to be.
Lava shark.
Lava sharks.
Lava.
Well, we'll just say that y'all made it far enough to where the lava
that
has
movie?
Cool.
stopped. Cool.
Okay.
Shark boy, lava girl.
Okay. So,
Nobody's going that way.
And those drow aren't chasing us.
Well, they can find a different way around. It just slowed them out a little bit. But when you all come to this side of the cavern, roll a perception check.
With advantage.
Nope, not with advantage.
19.
Makes sense.
19.
17.
6. Don't see shit.
13.
There's a bug
17.
in my eye.
Okay. We'll just say that.
Do you want my 7?
No.
Will that help?
No, it won't.
No.
That you see
It's from
the area is lit up with dim light.
Crap.
Oh, fuck.
Dun-dun-dun.
No one else sees the dim light.
No, they can see it, but we'll just say that you know what it is now.
Guys, this area is lit up with that
Dim light.
dim light that causes, passing out, and
Madness fog.
vomits, and
Madness fog.
Is there a way around it?
Fecal throwing.
do I
Would
see a
y'all-
way around it, or is the whole area in front of us lit up?
Who did that? You could say that.
It was Bailey.
There probably is a way around it, but it'll take you some time. So it's either
3 days worth of rations.
you should either go around it.
When I rolled my arcane check earlier and scored real well, was I informed that there was a way? Was I informed that you could dispel the fog by casting light upon it?
Let me read. I don't think you can.
Because I learned a lot about it back
We
then.
both did.
Yes.
So, when everyone was going mad, it might have been because they were in it for 3 days. It's not like you step in it, you instantly go mad.
Like cracked rock.
Like cracked rock.
So should we just go through it then?
Should we just hurry?
Does it?
If we go
How-
through it, is there a way?
How long is it going to take us to walk through it?
Yeah.
To walk through it, that's the path. I mean, that's basically the cavern that you're going to go through.
Can
To
we
walk
sleep?
around it, to find a place to walk around it, it'll probably take you longer.
Can we sleep here and then go the next day? Because we're gonna have to sleep eventually.
It might slow you down by a day if you.
I said we should
Try to
see if
find
we
a go
can
around
just
it.
get through it.
I think we should try to run through it.
Okay. So y'all are gonna, I guess, spend the night here because y'all are tired.
Yep.
And before we go into the dim,
Okay. Before you go in the dim light.
before we go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say that the dim light sort of. Where's my freaking marker? We'll say that the dim light sort of is happening right about here, like there. So there's some space there.
And
Go
far
ahead.
enough away from the lava, right?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and fix this. Okay, like that.
I'll take first watch again.
Okay.
In my second,
when
so that I can do.
Gibraltar picked up his hat, I assume he also grabbed our nightlight.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
would
we've
assume so.
we've still got the nightlight if somebody wants to use it.
I like that.
I'll just set it right behind me like I did last time.
Okay. I'm gonna put y'all back in a
I'll-
sleeping pattern.
I'll take second watch.
Second watch. Who wants third watch?
I'll take it.
Or Gibraltar.
Whatever.
Oh.
If you do take it, Gibraltar, borrow Rika's goggles so you can actually see things. Or you can use the torch. Hat.
Okay.
Okay. So, first watch. Your second first watch. Jory?
That's me.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
13.
Okay.
That smile right there.
More spiders.
Lava spiders.
Or can I use my owl instead?
We'll say that
Does the owl have dark vision?
My owl has, yes.
owls have dark vision in real life.
And it has advantage on perception checks.
Okay. Go ahead and roll its perception check.
Yes. 15.
At advantage?
Well, is that counting the first roll or no?
Your roll?
Yeah.
No.
15.
Well, your bird sort of comes back with information to you. It's pretty quiet on this side. Other than the lava swell that just happened, it's pretty quiet. Okay, your watch sort of goes uneventful. It's the next person's watch. Whoever's doing that.
I'll have my owl keep making circles.
15.
Okay. So you pick up watch. He's probably Castro will probably tell you, oh, it's not. I think we're pretty safe here.
Don't quote me on that.
Don't quote me on that.
Record scratch. I bet y'all are wondering how we got here. And this is where things took a turn for the worse.
This is when
So
they knew.
you managed to not hear anything all night, which is pretty awesome. Or see anything with that low of a roll. Who's its nexies?
Oh, yeah, Bard.
Is it
Barbarian.
Gibraltar? All
We'll
right.
both take it.
You all want both take it?
I don't care.
Can't they?
Oh, they can. It doesn't matter.
I only need 4 hours anyways.
20 net.
Okay.
He don't need you.
He doesn't need me. He's not rolling that one.
You can't see the 5 feet. Darn it if he knows what's going on.
Okay.
Staring to the wall.
Hey, Gibraltar, come check out this wall.
That's a nice wall.
With your perception check, you've managed to notice that Boopido is gone.
The Darrow?
The Darrow. Boopido is gone, and one of the twins
Isn't
is
he
gone.
the guy we were trying to take to this place?
No, we're taking Shoe Shark.
Oh.
Who could tell?
And one of the twins is gone?
And one of the twins is gone.
Wait, what? Shit.
But I don't know that.
And it might have happened first watch or second watch.
Probably second.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wake everybody up.
Okay. So we'll say whenever you notice this, it's probably been about 20 minutes so after whoever finished their rest, the second watch. So you wake everybody up.
Which twin was taken?
The boy.
Topsy?
Topsy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how y'all knew that.
I think it's the boy. Let me
We've
see.
been taking care of this thing for 5 episodes now.
Actually, Topsy is the girl.
That makes more sense.
It's only been 5 episodes.
It's anybody's guess.
Well, can't we all roll perception to see if there's any marks or anything?
Tracking or something?
Y'all can. Anybody, I would say anybody that is proficient in either survival or what is it? What's it? It's not stealth.
Nature?
It's- no, there's one specifically. It's not insight.
Animal handling?
Investigation.
Investigation. That's what it is.
I didn't find nothing.
Not me.
Okay.
Oh shit, 24.
Okay. With investigation,
With investigation.
is that the highest?
Yeah, he got the highest. I had a
Okay.
12 in investigation.
Okay. So with your investigation, like I said, you've noticed that one of the twins is gone and Boopido's gone, and one of the twins is there. The area around where the twin was, the twins were sleeping, is sort of scruffled up a bit. Do you want to roll a perception check on that area specifically?
Well, hell yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask you the twin?
Can he bring it to our attention that
Those
there's
poor twins.
Say what now? Yeah, he can bring it to y'all's
They're
attention.
gone forever.
What'd you roll? A 1.
I just rolled a nat 20.
Okay, on the perception check. Well, he rolled the highest investigation, sort of like a chain event,
So he said, hey, there's scuff marks over here.
basically. And they go off a little ways
Into the dim light?
into the dim light in an opposite direction that y'all were going. Like I said, the cave is pretty wide. There's chambers going in different ways. Y'all are basically heading on the straight path, and it sort of shoots off to the left a little bit. But you don't know how old the footprints are or anything like that. And basically, there's only one pair of footprints.
What about Tipsy?
Topsy?
No, I thought you said Topsy was taken.
Oh, okay.
Turvy.
Turvy.
Turvy, sorry. Whatever.
Okay, so you're going to look into Turvy?
Turvier.
No, I just want to. Did you see your brother or sister go anywhere?
No answer.
He didn't talk without his sister.
But the boy was taken.
Oh, the boy was taken?
Oh, I
The
thought you
girl
said
was-
Topsy was taken.
Yeah, but Topsy's...
The girl.
Okay, yeah, then the boy's there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right, my bad. These names are confusing. Shooting star.
Where's your child? Sibling.
Where's your
Your
sister?
sibling.
No
Shite.
answer.
Can anyone roll persuasion and try to get it to talk?
It.
You could, but it's dead.
What?
Oh!
The fuck?
It's facing up on the ceiling as if it were sleeping in a sleeping bag. Do you want to investigate the body?
Yes.
JR.
How long's the body been
A
dead?
roll to loot the body.
Is that what he's
we
investigating
could
for?
no. He's doing a perception check on the body itself. You can do a medical check.
I'm gonna roll a medicine on the body.
Very well.
24.
17 perception.
Okay. You can determine that the body's been dead for at least 3.5 hours.
It's my fault.
On your watch.
And you, as you're
That
checking
should
the
eat
body
swells.
over, you roll it over on its back. Like, because I said, it was on its back, lying down, looking up. And as you roll it around on top of its belly, its back skin is gone.
What?
Almost perfectly cut.
The fuck?
I want to turn to the other NPCs and go, what the hell is going on?
Where's Bupito?
Basically, everybody doesn't know. Nobody knows.
How tall is the ceiling?
Probably 20 feet high in this cave.
So we can see with dark vision. Any crevices?
Everywhere.
But they said
what
there's
happened.
chambers to the left and right.
And the scuffle
Steal
marks
gems from Loth.
that way.
Oh, we still have those?
Oh yeah, we still have
Even if
them.
he gets rid of
Even if he gets rid of them,
Oh,
they're
that's
still
right.
there.
Should have touched him in the larva.
No, shite. Dark vision.
Dark vision.
If you got the claim.
It's obviously
2 key
it was
points.
Torpedo.
I'm gonna go check left. Stealthily.
Okay, so you're walking to the left. How far left do you want to check? Like I said, the footprints go through the dim light and probably to a real small crevice.
You said it went left, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To an area that only small creatures can get through. Boopy-Doo and the gnome girl were small enough to get through this crevice, and their footprints in.
50 foot. Do I make it there? Can I make it there?
Yeah, we're not in combat,
okay, I got
so.
you.
But I
Do
mean,
I need to roll stealth?
Not really.
Okay.
So a small hole that only the small characters can fit through.
Yeah.
That Bupito and Topsy.
If I belly crawl, can I fit?
You don't know how long this
Can I
one
set my
entrance
health
is.
through?
It could be a mile long, so
can
you
I
have to be
hold
crawling
off
on your belly
Can
for.
I set my health through?
Because he can see through his eyes.
Go for it. You can send your owl through.
And I will use.
I mean, you
this
can
sense-
if you want to. I'm not going to stop that.
I'll use a sense to see through its eyes.
Okay.
So I'll just keep going through. Its speed is 60 feet, so you'll see how fast it moves. It's an owl.
Fast. That's an owl.
I don't know if you've seen the YouTube
Chicken
videos.
catching fast. Carrying your baby
So you
off
send your
fast.
owl through this little cavern space. It's small enough it can fit, and it darts down. You give it a command to just go into find something, or go X amount of feet, then come back.
Medium
He can
pace.
see
Okay.
Pay attention to everything.
Okay. So as you're
Of course, I'm seeing through its eyes, so
okay, so as it
and I can hear it too.
okay as it comes down through this real small slit, the slit's pretty long. It's probably
Long slit.
2 or 3 football fields long. The slit's really long,
But it's narrow.
but it's a narrow, long slit.
Is it damp?
It's moist. With fungi, which is not the good.
A moist, narrow, damp slit.
Fungus infested.
That's
slit.
deep
Yeah.
and long.
So it goes for like 3 football fields long.
That's
You
a
know,
deep
a
slit.
pretty decent length. And then when it opens up,
You're my favorite.
it drops down about 10 feet, and then there's an underground river.
Well, they're dead.
There's a river in that slit.
The feet go up to the river. Where I mean, like if this was it, this is the slit. They're running through the slit. There's a river down below them.
Of course there is.
They jump in the river.
And Drog standing there with a rope. Anybody need a cross?
No blood or anything there, right?
Nope.
Then I'm gonna send it back.
Okay, so it comes back. You have that information, so you can do with it what you want.
How long would you say the little tunnel was?
3 football fields. Whatever a football field is.
That's
100 yards.
How
It's
many
longer
is-
than that.
So it's about.
We're counting the sidelines, too. And the ones that go back in the parking lot.
Who's waiting at the tunnel with me?
Everyone's... I guess it's only
Just
Storm.
me, I think.
It goes about 1,000 feet, I'd say, and then it just goes into a river. No sign of anyone in there.
3 hours, they're not going to be in there tomorrow.
About this time, everyone else sort of makes its way to y'all. And they're just like... Basically, the drow, the Seraph, comes up just like... That sucks, but we gotta keep on moving.
What could have done this, Sareth?
It was
I have no
obviously
idea.
a fucking douchebag. It was obviously Pepito.
Seraph doesn't have any idea.
What kind of creature was Boopy Doop again?
He was a Darrow.
You pronounced the piece of shit wrong.
I don't imagine that he would have done it.
He's the only one that.
There's only one footprints.
He's the only one that can fit.
Jim Jartor speaks up. He's just like, well, maybe he saw something and it scared him and he just darted.
Where's the other body? He
Jim
had
Jar
to have
doesn't know.
taken him.
Jim Jar doesn't know.
I'm gonna go back to where we were sleeping, and I'm gonna have Mal check out the crevices.
Okay. So you go back there, and basically the one crevice you've already checked is the only one that has any information that could be prevalent to you.
Well, I mean, like you said, there's crevices in the ceiling too, right?
Yeah. So what do you want to check up there? Just
See
anything?
if there's any more spiders or anything.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing. Not yet.
Not yet. That's what he said.
I don't like the way this works.
Alright, we should.
Jim Jar and the Quaggoth are all about moving on to. Basically, it sucks, but I mean, what are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna take the body, lay it on the side of the wall like I did earlier.
Very well.
Are there enough loose stones around to gather up to make a cairn?
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
So y'all are trying to bury it a little
make
bit.
a cairn.
I know, yeah, with
Okay.
the stones.
We'll say that takes the majority of y'all's long rest since this happened after 2. So y'all, it's now morning time. So y'all can do with that as you will. Y'all only had 2, I guess, 6 hours instead of a full 9 hours or whatever your long rest is. And y'all are now suffering from 1 level of exhaustion.
I don't feel right just leaving, knowing that this other child could be out here somewhere.
It's most likely dead. If that one's dead, the other one's dead.
What does Sarah think
About what?
About the other kid.
about the other kid? Does he think he might still be alive?
He sort of gives you an answer like,
How did that one die? His back was like.
Flayed.
The skin on his
Flayed?
back was pretty much ripped.
flayed. I guess you could see that it might have a slit in its throat too, but basically the
might have a slit in
big
its
deal
throat.
was that its back was skinned
Removed.
like a chicken.
Okay.
But
The
Sarah
skin's
sort of
the
tells
best
you that,
part.
you know, if anything, that kid knows more about the Underdark than any of y'all, and we've survived this much, so if she's alive, then, you know, good for her, but her chances of survival are just as good as ours.
Except
Alright.
she was kidnapped.
Say what?
Except she was kidnapped.
Was she kidnapped?
Was she?
We didn't find her.
Look,
One set of footprints. Pupito is my main suspect, and the kid's either kidnapped or she's dead now. I'd say we keep going. We can't make it through there. Only the dwarf can, and there's no point in that. I mean, we can't just send one person to go off on a whole fucking rescue mission not even knowing if she's
Shit's dead
alive or
every
not.
single time. And they did half the health potion.
It's up to you. Everyone, like all the NPCs, are not about finding it, so just keep that in mind if you.
I think we should cut our losses.
Okay.
Right.
So, with that,
Cast
y'all
on
continue
dislike.
to walk. So, cast on dislikes.
This Tom does not like that.
Okay, so y'all are getting closer and closer and closer to the Sloobludop. Sloobludop. And Shushar sort of speaks up and he's just like, only a couple hours away now. So,
What can we expect when we get in there?
okay, so he sort of gives you a rundown about what Sloobludop looks like and sort of the runnings of Sloobludop
As we're walking.
as you're walking. Okay, he's like it's on the east edge of the Dark Lake. From, right outside, it looks just like a massive tangle of reeds stretching into the darkness, and it's lit by glowing phosphorescence that they pull from cave spiders, or cave fishers. Sorry, cave fishers. It has rickety-ass rope bridges because they're fishes. Oh, it's a religious city, so keep that in mind too.
3 hours.
Like 2 or 3 hours, yeah. So 2 hours go by, and you're about an hour away from the city, and the area that y'all are coming in at, there's these ledges. I don't know, maybe 8 feet high above you on either side. So as you're walking through this like ravine sort of ish, and the ravine sort of opens up, and then that's where the city is. So I assume you might be able to look at the city in about 30 minutes or so. Because this ravine's like the ones from Star Wars, and you got to go through it and shoot your photon torpedoes.
Chromatic orbs.
Your chromatic orb spell. Okay, so like I said, you're about an hour away. And suddenly out of nowhere,
Oh shit.
y'all are getting ambushed.
Not spiders?
Oh shit.
What are those?
Those are Koatoa, just like the guy that's leading us right
That
now.
one
Yep.
is a Koatoa.
But they aren't on your level, they are above you,
Okay.
So we're like going to the Vale in Game of Thrones.
I guess.
It's like
And they are trying to capture you. So they're throwing nets on y'all.
they're throwing nets?
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Are
roll
they,
a perception to see if-
wearing like insignia, like they work for the city guard? Or do they look like a band of scavengers?
Good question.
Let me see a second.
They look like murderable, killable people that we can kill.
I would say that they do look religious, and Shushar would probably know that they are part of a, for other lack of words, a cult from Sloobludop. But they only, he doesn't know why they're just trying to capture you. So,
What the fuck?
Can I roll a perception to see if any of them look like they're the one in charge?
yeah, go ahead. The purple one. The one sort of in the
Can
back.
we see him and talk to him, or is he too high? How high are they?
They're about 8 feet tall, or they're not 8 feet tall. They're about 8 feet above
8
your
feet.
heads.
Can I cast suggestion on him?
Do you know he's there?
You said I could tell he was in charge.
Oh, okay.
Legal loophole.
Legal loophole. Are you gonna turn back around, and how did that one work?
Did they already capture us, or?
No, they're basically in an attack position. They're basically gonna attack like right now.
I guess he's not within 30 feet of me.
No.
Never mind.
Okay, as
I want to yell out in undercommon, stop throwing nets at us!
well, they haven't yet, but I'm just letting you know. Now they are. So everybody, roll initiative. They're already trying to start throwing ropes at y'all, but it is Door's turn first.
Okay. Then I will have the nets entangled us, or no?
Yeah. Or are they preparing to?
They're getting ready to.
They're getting
Basically,
ready to
y'all saw them come up over the hill with their nets drawn.
Okay. how high is the wall? 8 foot?
About 8 feet tall.
Can I use my movement? It would be half 25 to get up there.
Yeah.
Can you leap it in a single bound?
I'll use half my movement.
Well, okay. You're about 10 feet or 15 feet from the wall. So keep that in mind.
Okay, I got 50 foot of movement.
Okay, so you can easily make your 15 feet to the wall and then shuffle up the wall.
shuffle up the wall.
Okay.
And when I get up there, I just want to. They don't speak my language, do they?
Nope. Or do they?
Then I will try to trip him, I guess.
Okay, so you want to climb up. Which one? Or
I just want to. I don't want to hurt him.
all right, so you're
yell,
closest to these
"Throw
three
me
guys
one."
over here.
I just put up my hands and then I trip him.
Okay, so you're gonna run up.
Yeah, just to knock the main guy.
Okay, so we'll say you managed to Jedi flip behind this guy,
Cool.
and he sort of turns around like, what the shit? Okay, so, and you're just doing this.
I'm just doing this. And are they gonna do anything to me?
Not just yet.
They draw their shotgun.
I mean, all this takes. Let them have their turn
Okay.
first.
I want to hold my action until one of either the purple guy or the green guy wants to attack me.
Okay.
And then I want to be able to attack.
Okay, very well. Your turn, Demas.
Yeah,
Can I climb the wall as well?
You are about 10 feet away from the wall. The wall is 8 feet tall, so
I got 30.
yeah,
Okay, I want to climb the wall too.
not as fastly as
Not as
Snore.
daintily as
So
I am one less than you, Storm.
we'll
I
put
did.
you right here. What do you want?
I want to yell out in Undercommon.
Okay.
We mean you no harm, but if you start stuff, we're gonna end it.
Okay. Now it is Purple Man's turn, and Purple Man is going to try to capture Store.
All right, my action. I want to.
All right.
I'm gonna take care of him. Hopefully, just knock him out.
Okay. So you want to knock Purple guy out?
Yeah.
All right. So roll to hit. Let me see where my fish people's.
I have one luck
Stats
left
that.
because. Well, no, I have 3 off now.
Yes.
Oh, you fucking shit. Okay, so my main attack misses. And I'll use a key point to do Fury of Blows.
Okay.
She's all about them key points.
Not that face go.
21.
To hit.
Yeah. On the first one.
All right.
I'll use my
And 20 on the next one.
regular normal
Not natural.
attack.
Both of those are gonna hit.
Consecutive normal attacks.
Standard punch.
Standard punch.
14 total for both of them.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me y'all make this.
Got the bench from
They're supposed to eat it with Ritz crackers.
No. The guy on the side of the cliff's like, that's Store Brightwood. I know him because he uses key points.
He uses the key points.
He uses the key point system.
Trust me, the outer
It's an
goodness
old
is just as
out-of-date
good as it
system.
was when it was new.
Okay. So you hit the Archpriest, right?
Yeah, I want to hit Archpriest. Is his
Oh,
name?
sorry, that's not his name. I'm sorry, that's not an Archpriest.
Fuck.
Giving
Sorry.
away the story.
Giving away the story.
Yeah, I'll just. Pop, pop.
So you want to hit? Okay, so you hit him after he tried it because you held your action until
Yeah.
he did his action. So let's see.
Do I need to roll a save or something?
If I can find my D20. Oh, I'll just use Mason's.
You're done.
If this is garbage, I swear.
You done?
Okay, well that's gonna land a hit with the net because he rolled like a nat 19.
Okay.
So you were being. I don't know how necessarily
Would it be
nets
grapple?
work. It would sort of be like a grapple, I would
Grapple
guess.
isn't it a save or no?
Fool's net.
I would say.
Net is a special that is in the
points to
Okay, you look into it.
Look up that.
A larger, smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is freed. The net has no effect on creatures who are formless or creatures that are huge or larger. The creature can use its action to make a DC 10.
Well, that's for easy or whatever. It just gives you one. I can make
DC
it.
10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within the reach of its success, dealing 5 slashing damage to the net. AC of 10 also frees the creature without harming it, ending the effect and destroying the net. Use an action, bonus action, or reaction to attack the net. Attack with a net, you can make only one attack regardless of the number of attacks you can roll to make. So you can
So he
strength
threw
your
it
way
with an
out,
action.
or you can cut your way out.
I can strength my way out or cut my way out.
I would say since you just used your action, you're gonna have to wait till next turn to use. Well, no, I'll let you do your DC strength, but it's not gonna be a 10. Well, I changed it.
Saving throw?
Yes.
The warlocks have some pretty decent stuff.
13.
That does not make it out.
It was a 20. 7.
It was a 27. Okay, so that
Good.
was
I'll never make it.
that was his turn. We'll say that you're trapped for now. Fishy Joe on the left side of Mason
All of them, okay.
is going to be also throwing a net on
Ride the horse.
Mason.
Why are the fish trying to catch us?
And your AC is not a 23 yet, is it?
Would this be an attack or targeted by magic? No, it's not magic. But would it be...
I wouldn't think it's an attack
It's
because
an
they're not trying to
action.
kill you.
Yeah.
So shield wouldn't work, and I didn't cast mage armor, so it is a 14.
Ooh.
Oh. That's what he rolled, plus his bonuses, so he captures you in a net. Okay, so I'll let you do your DC 12, or it's not a 12. That's what it was in the book.
It was so much cooler when I flipped.
Okay, so you're restrained.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm
actually gonna write-
a stool.
write
I-
their numbers down because this is kind of confusing. That'll work. 'Cause those two guys have taken their turn. It's going to be this guy. And he's going to throw a net on Rika.
Take a tabby.
Let's see if that'll go.
She's good at drink.
Yes!
Oh shit!
What? No, not yet. What's your AC?
14.
Okay, he throws a net on you.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Okay, it's now Gibraltar's turn.
Doesn't anyone have a higher AC than 14 in this group?
Yes.
Can I use?
Just them two.
Can I take the net off Rika?
Yeah, you can attempt to take the net off.
Yeah, I
Rika.
want to do that.
Okay, go for it.
What?
How does this thing work?
If you want to cut it, you can cut it, and if you want to just rip it apart, you'll make me a save.
I'll rip it apart.
Okay.
Of course. Yes, you will.
That's 21.
Okay. So you start ripping it apart as it sort of starts to rip. She's not freed yet, but she can probably be free on her turn because she'll have to make it out of the actual net itself. Is that all you want to do? Is that all you want to do?
That was my main action, wasn't it?
You have to
yeah.
take a whole action to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
You do bonus.
What would I do?
Yeah. Rich.
Okay, so this guy's gonna take his turn, and seeing that you just tried to free somebody he just tried to capture, his buddy tried to capture, he's gonna capture you. I'm not even thinking. Those are awesome rolls. I love my dice.
Are you sure?
Does it beat a 19?
Are you sure his net's big enough?
No, his net. He fashioned a big one. He
He
fashioned a
got a
big one
nine.
just for you and Stool. He knew y'all were coming.
That was a Cheeto. But where did it come from?
It freaked the shit out of me.
Upon the net hitting Stool, does he release any of his little powder out?
I would say your Stool might get scared and shoot out some spores. Not a lot of spores. I would say anything in a 20-foot radius. No less than that. Probably 15 foot. It's like a little bit. Because he usually does like 30 feet, I think.
With the net.
So now it is JR's turn.
JR's turn, you say.
Disadvantage. Oh, yeah. By the way, y'all rolling at disadvantage. Because of
exhaustion.
Because of exhaustion.
Oh, damn.
Fuck, you forgot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I caught all y'all without disadvantage. Or without exhaustion. So roll for it. Whatever you want to do is at disadvantage.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever we want to do,
Ability
it's
checks.
Just ability checks.
Not to breathe. Attacking.
What about saving throws? Is that level 2 exhaustion? Look into it.
I think saving throws might be level 1 and ability checks is level 3.
Look into
What
it.
page was it?
What do you want to do, JR?
So, I'm still down on the ground, huh?
Yeah.
291. Disadvantage on ability checks.
Can I climb it?
What's your movement speed?
25.
That's basically half.
I look like I'm pretty close
Yeah.
to that side.
But basically, when you climb it, you can't move anywhere. You can move like 2 feet, and that's nothing. So
Okay.
you can climb it and just get up there
Okay.
if you want to do that.
I mean,
I would love to see a little dwarf climbing that wall.
hey, dwarves are excellent climbers. I'll let you know. We got strong little fingers.
Short distances.
Natural born sprinters. If I don't climb it, then there's really no way I can help anybody.
I'm just letting you. You have options are yours.
Run away! Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and climb it.
You can always go and cut the nets out.
I can't reach any nets from where I'm at. Everybody's upstairs.
Gibraltar's not?
Gibraltar's not here.
Rick is
Oh,
basically
are some of them down here? Are some of the bad guys down here with me?
No, but they're throwing nets down.
Down.
Oh, they're throwing nets down on us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gibraltar's in a net.
Okay, so who's in a net down here with me then?
Rick is almost busted out.
Almost busted out,
Gibraltar has one.
and Gibraltar's got caught. Those
Okay,
are the
so
only
I'm gonna
people
run
so
over
far.
to Gibraltar, and
You can
since I need to deal 5 points of slashing damage to the net to get him out.
He's altered the deal.
Try to alter it any further.
Or he could
So-
try and strength it and pull it off.
Or I could just try
Yeah,
and swing
because
it.
if you try to cut it, you're gonna have to make an attack on the net,
Yeah.
and you might
I
damage.
might miss and hit Gibraltar and jump.
If it is a 1,
Oh no, 5 points.
Yeah,
of
if it's a
damage.
1, you're probably gonna lose another.
but
appendage.
you can rip it or you can
Another.
try to cut it.
Oh.
Alright,
choice
I'm
is
gonna go
yours.
ahead and try to rip it then.
Okay, go for it.
I roll a
disadvantage.
probably that.
No, this isn't disadvantage because
This
he's
is
just
just
trying
a-
to rip it.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought this was
Strength
ability check.
Yeah.
This is an
so
ability check.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then
we
I
have
add-
disadvantage on.
Strength
Mm-hmm.
to it's a saving throw. So I add 2. Oh yeah.
Oh, so it's not a
No,
ability check,
it's
so it's a saving throw?
it's not a saving throw
No.
because it's not happening to you.
Okay.
For you to do it to somebody else, it's actually your strength, so it's just your ability check.
So it is.
If you get caught in the net, then you
It's a
have a
saving
saving throw to get out
That's
of it
not
for
a
yourself.
disadvantage.
Okay.
That's not
yours
it,
is.
but yours is.
All right. I got you. Okay. So I unwrinkle the fabric slightly. I got an 8.
Doesn't get him out of the net.
Shit.
Okay.